Did you know that by changing your mindset, you can transform your entire life? Today, we'll uncover 9 rules from Marcus Aurelius that help you live more serenely and powerfully. Imagine a world where leaders are not just rulers, but also philosophers. This was the world of Marcus Aurelius, one of history's most revered philosopher kings. Born in Rome in 121 AD, Marcus Aurelius ascended to the pinnacle of power as the Roman emperor. Yet, unlike many rulers, he was deeply introspective, guided by a philosophy that sought wisdom and virtue over conquest and power. His reign, from 161 to 180 AD, was marked not only by military campaigns, but also by his profound writings, which later came to be known as meditations. These personal reflections, originally intended for his own guidance, have transcended time, offering us insights into a life well lived. But why does his philosophy resonate so strongly today? In a world filled with distractions, uncertainties, and rapid changes, Marcus Aurelius's teachings remind us of the timeless virtues of resilience, purpose, and inner peace. His insights into human nature and the art of living provide a sturdy compass for navigating modern life's complexities. By exploring his Stoic rules, we can learn to cultivate a mindset that not only endures but thrives amidst the chaos. This is why Marcus Aurelius's words still hold immense value, as they guide us towards serenity and strength, teaching us to embrace life with a calm and powerful perspective. Imagine waking up every morning with the mindset that everything happening to you is not just acceptable, but exactly what you need. This is the essence of Amor, Fati, a principle that Marcus Aurelius lived by. The idea is simple yet profound. Embrace everything that comes your way, both good and bad, as a necessary part of your life's journey. Think of it like this. A modern entrepreneur faces a sudden market downturn. Rather than lamenting, they see it as a chance to innovate, perhaps pivoting their product or service to meet new demands. This is Amor, Fati in action, viewing setbacks not as roadblocks but as opportunities for growth and transformation. To apply this in your daily life, start by reframing challenges. When faced with difficulties, pause and ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can this situation make me better? By doing so, you begin to see every experience as a valuable piece of your life's puzzle, essential for your personal development. Embracing Amor, Fati doesn't mean being passive in the face of adversity. Rather, it's about accepting reality and responding to it with resilience and creativity. Let's dive into a concept that has the power to turn every setback into a stepping stone. The obstacle is the way. This idea, rooted deeply in Stoic philosophy, teaches us to view obstacles not as barriers, but as opportunities to grow and evolve. Imagine, if you will, a river flowing through a rocky terrain. Rather than being deterred by the rocks, the river finds its way around them, carving new paths and creating beautiful landscapes. This is the essence of embracing obstacles. Consider the story of J.K. Rowling, who faced numerous rejections before Harry Potter became a global phenomenon. Each rejection was a rock in her path, yet instead of giving up, she used them to fuel her determination and refine her craft. Her journey exemplifies how perceived failures can serve as catalysts for success. So, how can we apply this mindset in our daily lives? Start by shifting your perspective. When faced with a challenge, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can this make me stronger? Recognize that every obstacle is a chance to practice resilience and creativity. Moreover, embrace the idea of pivoting. If a plan doesn't work out, it doesn't mean the end of the road. It simply means it's time to find a new path. This adaptability can lead to unexpected opportunities and innovations. To cultivate this mindset, practice gratitude for challenges and maintain a flexible attitude. By doing so, you'll not only overcome obstacles but thrive because of them. Remember, as Marcus Aurelius wisely noted, the impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Embrace this Stoic principle and watch how life's hurdles transform into stepping stones toward personal and professional growth. Let's take a moment to delve into one of the most profound yet empowering Stoic principles, Memento Mori, or remember you will die. At first glance, this might seem a bit morbid, but if we look deeper, it's a call to live life with urgency and purpose. Marcus Aurelius, amidst the vast expanse of his imperial responsibilities, understood that acknowledging our mortality helps us realign with what truly matters. Imagine someone who, after a health scare, decides to overhaul their life. Suddenly, the trivial stresses of daily life seem less significant. They start pursuing passions they had shelved, reconnect with loved ones, and live more authentically. This is the power of Memento Mori. It's about realizing that our time is finite, which paradoxically liberates us to live fully. To incorporate this principle, try setting aside a moment each day to reflect on your life's priorities. Ask yourself, if today were my last, would I be content with how I spent it? This isn't about fear, but about clarity and focus. By confronting the inevitability of death, we can choose to live a life not dictated by fear, but by purpose. So, embrace this thought not as an end, but as a beginning. It's a gentle reminder from the Stoics to savor every moment and to live with intention. In the hustle and bustle of modern life, it's all too easy to become overwhelmed by the myriad of things that seem beyond our control. But what if I told you that true freedom lies in recognizing the boundaries of your influence? Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic philosopher and Roman emperor, emphasized this principle with clarity and wisdom. He taught that serenity comes from focusing on what we can control, our thoughts, actions, and reactions, rather than wasting energy on what we cannot. Imagine an athlete training for a marathon. They cannot control the weather on race day or the actions of other competitors. However, they can control their preparation, attitude, and effort. By concentrating on these elements, they ensure they are in the best possible position to succeed, regardless of external circumstances. In our daily lives, we can apply this mindset by identifying the areas where our actions truly make a difference. Start by making a list of things that concern you. Then categorize them into 2 columns: things I can control and things I cannot control. Focus your time and energy on the former. This not only reduces stress, but also increases your effectiveness and peace of mind. A practical technique to maintain this focus is the practice of mindfulness. Spend a few minutes each day reflecting on your intentions and actions, ensuring they align with what you can influence. By doing so, you cultivate a disciplined mind, capable of navigating life's challenges with grace and resilience. Remember, the path to inner peace begins with the simple act of focusing on what you can control. Imagine waking up every morning with a clear purpose, driven not by fleeting motivation, but by a steadfast commitment to your goals. This is the essence of self-discipline, a principle that Marcus Aurelius held in high regard, and one that remains pivotal in our journey towards personal growth. Self-discipline is not about denying pleasures or living a life of austerity. Rather, it is about making choices that align with our long-term objectives, even when the path is riddled with distractions and temptations. Consider the story of a renowned athlete, let's say Serena Williams, whose success is often attributed not just to her talent, but to her unwavering discipline. Every day, Serena adheres to a rigorous training schedule, meticulously planned to hone her skills and maintain peak performance. Her discipline is the backbone of her resilience, allowing her to overcome setbacks and continue to excel in her sport. So, how can we cultivate this level of discipline in our own lives? It begins with setting clear, achievable goals. Break these goals into smaller, manageable tasks and tackle them consistently. Create routines that foster productivity, like dedicating a specific time each day for focused work or exercise. Remember, discipline is like a muscle. The more we practice it, the stronger it becomes. Another key aspect is accountability. Share your goals with a friend or mentor who can help keep you on track. Reflect regularly on your progress and be honest about where you can improve. Importantly, practice self-compassion. Understand that slip-ups are part of the process, and rather than berating yourself for a momentary lapse, use it as an opportunity to learn and grow. By prioritizing self-discipline, we lay the foundation for a life that is not only successful but also fulfilling. As Marcus Aurelius would remind us, our true power lies in our ability to govern ourselves, to make choices that align with our highest values, and to persistently pursue what truly matters. Start today by taking small steps towards cultivating discipline, and watch as it transforms every facet of your life. Let's dive into a principle that can drastically transform your life, eliminating the non-essential. In a world cluttered with distractions, both physical and mental, simplifying your life can lead to profound clarity and peace. Marcus Aurelius often reflected on the transient nature of life, urging us to focus on what truly matters. This notion is more relevant than ever. Consider the story of a minimalist lifestyle advocate who, overwhelmed by the chaos of material possessions and endless commitments, decided to strip away the excess. By prioritizing only the things that added true value, they found a new sense of freedom and purpose. This doesn't mean you need to live in an empty room or give up all your hobbies. Rather, it's about intentionality. Ask yourself, does this activity, possession, or relationship serve my higher goals? If not, it might be time to let it go. Start small, maybe declutter your workspace or simplify your daily routine. As you eliminate the non-essential, you create space for what's truly important, allowing you to focus your energy on growth and fulfillment. Remember, life's too short to be weighed down by what doesn't matter. In the world we live in, words often come cheap. People promise grand changes, speak of lofty ideals, yet fail to embody them in their daily lives. Marcus Aurelius, however, urged us to align our actions with our words, making the case that true leadership is shown through example. Imagine a captain navigating a storm. His crew looks to him not just for orders, but for reassurance in his calm demeanor and decisive actions. This principle is timeless and universally applicable. Consider the story of Gandhi, who famously said, "Be the change you wish to see in the world." His life was a testament to these words. By living a life of simplicity and nonviolence, he inspired millions to follow suit, affecting profound change in the process. Now, you don't have to lead a nation to harness the power of action over words. Start small, perhaps by embodying patience during a stressful commute or practicing honesty in your everyday dealings. The impact might seem subtle at first, but it's often the ripple of small actions that leads to significant change. In practical terms, begin by identifying one value you hold dear. It could be kindness, integrity, or courage. Then, challenge yourself to express this value through your actions each day. Not only does this reinforce your commitment to that value, but it also sets a powerful example for those around you. Remember, it's not enough to merely talk about the virtues you admire. Living them out is what truly makes them a part of you. So, as we navigate our own storms, let us be the steady captains, guiding not just by words, but through the strength of our example. In our journey through life, we inevitably encounter people who test our patience and composure. Whether it's the colleague who seems to always undermine your efforts, the stranger who cuts you off in traffic, or even a close friend whose habits you find grating, these interactions can be incredibly frustrating. However, Marcus Aurelius offers us a powerful perspective. Instead of allowing these situations to wear us down, we can view them as opportunities for personal growth and self-improvement. Imagine someone who consistently challenges your patience, perhaps a coworker who loves to argue for the sake of arguing. Instead of reacting with anger or frustration, see this as a chance to practice patience and empathy. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this interaction? How can I maintain my composure in the face of provocation? By approaching these challenges as tests, you not only preserve your peace of mind, but also grow stronger in your ability to handle future difficulties with grace. Consider the story of an individual who transformed a contentious relationship with a difficult neighbor into one of mutual respect and understanding. By choosing to engage with kindness and open communication, they turned a negative situation into a positive outcome. It's a testament to the power of viewing challenges through a Stoic lens. So when you find yourself irritated or annoyed by someone, pause and reflect. Use it as a test of your character and resilience. Practice patience, cultivate empathy, and remember that every interaction is a step on the path to becoming a better version of yourself. Imagine sitting with a friend over coffee, and as they talk about their worries of the past and anxieties about the future, you gently remind them of the power that lies in the present moment. This is what Marcus Aurelius, a philosopher king, encourages us to embrace. In a world where our minds are often scattered, worrying about things beyond our control, the Stoic principle of living in the present offers profound relief. By focusing on the here and now, we can find peace and clarity. Take the example of a busy professional who constantly juggles deadlines and responsibilities. By practicing mindfulness, they learn to center themselves, appreciating each task as it comes, rather than getting lost in the chaos of what's next. To truly live in the present, we can incorporate simple exercises like deep breathing, mindful walks, or even gratitude journaling, which help ground us in the current moment. These practices not only reduce stress, but also enhance our appreciation for life's simple pleasures, helping us to savor each moment as it unfolds. So next time you find yourself overwhelmed by the thoughts of yesterday or tomorrow, remember that the present is all you have. By fully engaging with it, you unlock the potential to lead a more fulfilling and tranquil life. As we draw to a close, let's take a moment to reflect on the 9 Stoic rules we've explored today and how they can transform your life. These principles, drawn from the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, offer a roadmap to navigate the complexities of modern living with grace and resilience. By embracing Amor, Fati, we learn to love our fate and see every event as a stepping stone, not a stumbling block. Recognizing that obstacles are indeed the way, we find strength in adversity and opportunities in challenges. Memento Mori, the reminder of our mortality, encourages us to live with urgency and purpose, prioritizing what truly matters. Focusing on what you can control empowers us to channel our efforts wisely, while self-discipline becomes the key to unlocking our potential. By eliminating the non-essential, we simplify our lives, making room for what truly counts. Leading by example, we embody integrity, inspiring others through our actions. And when people inevitably annoy us, we see it as a test, a chance for personal growth. Finally, by living in the present moment, we find peace and fulfillment in the here and now. These timeless Stoic principles, when applied, can lead to profound personal growth and a more serene, powerful life. I encourage you to start implementing these changes today, one step at a time, and witness the transformation in your journey to a better tomorrow.